Hi everybody, this is Nick Mitchell, one of the admins on the Simulated Air Tankers page. I thought I'd try something different. Instead of just giving a video preview like I have been, decided to narrate one to see if there's any more, it's just something different. So this is one of the aircraft that I'm working on. It's the RF-15 Reporter, or it's also known as the RF-61C Black Widow. This particular one was flown by CalNat Aviation. It's Tanker 35. And the accuracy of these textures that I have on it right now are decent, but they're not 100% accurate yet. They still need some work. Now, when it comes to the tail, if you look at the tail, the number here, the real aircraft, it's actually moved back quite a bit more and the numbers are larger. But the way that these aircraft are textured are, if I say move the numbers back to where they're supposed to be on this rudder surface here, the 5 would actually be not only mirrored or put here, but it'd also be on the back of this rudder section on the inside of the tail, which wouldn't look right. So I've had to move the number farther forward and shrink it to make it look that better, basically. You can still see there's imperfections. I still need to work on the alpha channels to get rid of some of these numbers, and from the base aircraft that I actually am basing these textures off of. The Black Widows were actually a pretty interesting airplane. I don't know a whole lot about them in general. They're kind of a very not talked about airplane, despite how fast they were. They're actually one of the fastest aircraft in World War II. They actually fly over 430 miles per hour, which is why they're turned into low-altitude reconnaissance airplanes. And they also had limited service life as air tankers, obviously, but they weren't allowed for very long because there weren't that many of them, and most of them suffered, mechanical issues and things like that. Like this aircraft I'm flying here suffered, it had to make an emergency landing. I actually had retardant dropped on it, I believe the story goes, to prevent a fire from starting. I'm actually flying around San Bernardino air tanker base down below me here. Is it San Bernardino? Yeah, it's San Bernardino. But as far as the tanker versions of the Black Widows go, this one doesn't have the tank on it, obviously, but they had a conformal style retardant tank. If you're familiar with the F-7F Tiger Cat tankers, they had a conformal tank that wrapped around the fuselage. Well, the P-61s had a similar tank. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look at more references to know for sure, but I want to say that they carried over 1,000 gallons of retardant on board. But yeah, as I mentioned in that post on our page, that I will be working on not only this plane, but the A-26 Invader, the AT-802 single-engine air tankers, or SEATs as they're known in the United States, and I will be completing the DC-4 repaints that I started before, those DC-6 and DC-7 repaints, or the whole package that I did, the air tanker package, which actually seemed to be doing really well. And I saw a post earlier. Really well, as a matter of fact, on Simviation. I want to thank everyone for that. But yeah, this is kind of a new way of maybe I'll be doing things. We'll see. I might be doing a whole another YouTube channel just for this type of thing, because it's actually becoming more and more popular. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and see how that goes. And thanks for watching.